Many of you are binding powers from your father's house. The question I want to ask, is it really your father's house? Some of you, they married your mother and married you along. That history was not told you. No matter how you are clever, blood is more clever than you. The place you call your father's home might not be your father's house. He that will not interpret his past cannot apprehend his future. Every challenge of man orchestrated from the land of his nativity. I will give you 5 things that your nativity powers. If you don't know this, know it with me, because it will help your psychology. First, nativity powers the trappings of stars and destinies. Whoever that is born, no matter where you are born, a star must spring up in the atmosphere of your village. It is the star of man that carries the man's brightness. That is his glory. Every man's brightness is buried in his star. Number 2, the star of man carries his wisdom. Number 3, the star of every man carries his wealth. Number 4, the star of every man carries his excellence. Number 5, your advantage is found in your star. Any man that must help you because your star says so. When we talk about nativity, trapping stars and trapping destiny, men can predict you from your place of birth, and men can also predict you from your date of birth. Your place of birth and your date of birth can actually tell your date of death. When you see the science of horoscope and zodiac, it is a science, but that science is spiritual. When men look at your date of birth, look at the predictions they give, it's almost exactly. From your date of birth, I can tell your do's and don'ts. Your place of birth and your date of birth can tell us your date of death. What revealed Christ is his star. So you don't joke with the theology of stars and trappings and how they function. I shall see him, but not when, not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and the scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Seth. A star. Your star carries your brightness. The intelligence upon many not shining is because men tampered with their brightness. Any witch doctor or wizard or a spiritualist that is looking for you bodily is still junior. There is an intelligence upon which men are trapped. In any nation you like, hide. There is a representative of you in the atmosphere, on the heavenlies. If they pick it, they get you. You must learn how to preserve and protect your star. The wise men, nobody told them that the king of the Jews was born. They just looked up and saw and read a particular star, that this particular star is strange. If men could track and trap the star of Jesus that was born of the Holy Ghost, who are you? The wise men, they are not 3. I told you, there is no 3 wise men anywhere. They call them wise men. Just that they brought 3 gifts, they now call them 3 wise men. They are not 3. They could be more than 3. They are wise men. They followed the star. That star that they saw was this particular star that was prophesied in Numbers 24. Did you get it now? A star shall come out of Jacob. The Bible gave account that when Isaiah saw that star, he prophesied about it. Then Isaiah now said that this star is not ordinary. Unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. The government shall be on his shoulder. And he began to give that star name. It shall be Counselor, Wonderful, Mighty God, Prince of Peace, Everlasting Father. When men who are not righteous sees your star, they give it a name. Then Abigail told David, don't mind my husband, as his name, so he has behaved.